And we're live on air with the fight, minus 77 kilograms.
India versus Kazakhstan. And there is one Yokugiri from Kazakhstan that earns him Vazari. And Vazari for India for the counterpunch. Both the fighters get passivity, a penalty for being passive in the second part, which is the takedowns part. And there is a pawn for the blue corner for the punches. And a pawn for the blue corner for the takedown. The blue corner is trying to pin down the red corner and score a point in part 3.
Up.
And that was one more takedown and a score of Ippon for the blue corner.
Up.
As we know, it is very important for the geese to be tucked in so that the athletes get perfect grips and perform their takedowns or chokes or submissions.
Okay. Okay.
Both fighters are keeping distance from each other. The score is 2-10. We are in the last 1 minute.
Now is the difficult decision for the referee. You could see immediately, was that a straight punch to the face? Straight punches are not allowed to the head for avoiding injuries. This is a compromise to the small safeties we have compared to other sports which have much bigger safeties, but it makes it more difficult to perform throws or submission techniques. Then we want to keep the balance. The International Jiu-Jitsu Federation decided to keep the balance between the different abilities, the different technical things. So we call the fighting Jiu-Jitsu the clean fight against each other based on high technical skills and the big variety of skills of a skill set. This leads to numerous of the regulations based on that idea of the fight, which is then very different when we see tomorrow full contact Jiu-Jitsu. Back in part 1.
And that was a direct strike to the face.
Okay, you up down. Up. Okay. You are the doctor? No?
Sometimes the athletes tend to fake their injuries, like they fake the impact of the punch to give the opponent a penalty, which is not really a very good strategy to follow, because the rules that we have are you cannot fake an injury.
Okay.
Kazakhstan gets one chui for the attack. And a pawn for Kazakhstan for a counter punch.
You okay?
Both the athletes are still in part one, and we have 30 more seconds to go. There is a wide gap between the points of the two fighters, with India at 6 points and Kazakhstan at 15 points. If they do not attempt again the part two, they are going to get warning again.
Okay. Okay. Doctor!
The referee stops time and calls the doctor. Red corner has bleeding in his nose.
Especially seeing the health protocols at the current time, bleeding must be stopped. The total injury time a fighter can take is 2 minutes during the whole fight, so it's not really time to get a break. Even I said, yes, sometimes strategies are very different, how to household with the energy, with the endurance of fighters, but there is definitely the point. Bleedings have to be stopped. Maximum 2 minutes are given to the medical team for this. We see we already had 14 fights. This is the first time the medical team has to step in. The system works under the aspect of safety for the athletes, having a fair, low violent competition system. It looks like the medical team succeeded, and we move on.
Okay. Do you come down is fight and kick, okay? Down. Yes, if you say you down, okay?
We just have last 10 seconds left for this fight.
Let passivity part 2, Shido.
And red gets warning for not being
passivity part 2,
active
Shido.
in part
One
2.
more choice.
And so does blue corner.
Okay. Okay, I say him. Okay? Come down. Zibba!
I don't think either of the fighters are going to get into the takedown or the part 2 part, as we have the last 3 seconds left. And time is...
You okay? Good.
Time over, fight is done. Clear lead for Alisha from Kazakhstan.
That was a sweep. And a direct face to the punch, which is not really an acceptable technique attempted by both the athletes in fighting system. So unlike our earlier fights, both the fighters in this round attempted only the striking techniques. They majorly dominated the fights. They majorly played on the striking part in the part 1.